I'm Kristen Gibowitz, and I'm the founder and lead trainer of Living Soul Institute. And I'm just so glad you're here checking out our yoga teacher training programs. I've been teaching yoga for 20 years, and I've been training teachers in certification programs for over 15 years now. And it all begins with a story, doesn't it? It's why you're here checking out a yoga teacher training. My story began over 25 years ago when I had back surgery and found myself in a pretty dark season. I was dealing with some depression, but I didn't have language back then to know what that was. I was starting a new career, newly married in my 20s. We moved across the country away from family. There were many things kind of leading to this hard time. And I had been a Christian my entire life, but I was really struggling to find authentic community who was willing to kind of walk in the darkness with me and help me through it. So I found myself in a yoga studio with my forehead on the yoga mat, learning to breathe again. And breath by breath, I began to feel myself come alive. I started to feel in my body where I had stored these emotions and began to release them with every exhale. I started to experience the postures in a way that I became empowered. I was motivated by the theming in classes and the music. And most importantly, I started to have a prayer life again. I started to trust that God had never abandoned me in that season. So it's from that story that I became a storyteller who wants to walk alongside you in your story. In this teacher training program, you will do a lot of self-examination. It's worth it just for the transformation that happens in that. We do it through yoga philosophy and scripture and meditation practices, Christian spiritual disciplines, things that are going to help you slow down and really look at your interior life and your life and its wholeness, where you are today. So I want to encourage you, if you feel like you can hear that little disqualifying voice that says, I'm not this, or I'm not flexible enough, or I don't look like a yoga teacher, whatever that voice is that you're hearing, I want you to just throw it away. Because what we're about here is to help you find your unique teacher voice so that you can look at the threads of your life, the story of your life, and see how God has brought you to this place where you now get to teach with excellence, by the way, and you get to help people in their journeys too. So consider joining Living Soul's teacher training. You're going to love it. You belong here, and we can't wait to get started.